Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global News reports that the entire city of Sudbury, Ontario, has been placed under a boil water advisory. This measure was implemented after public health officials discovered adverse samples during a routine water check. The advisory specifically impacts residents in Sudbury, New Sudbury, and Falconbridge. However, areas such as Copper Cliff, Coniston, Walden, Garson, Valcaron, and area, Azilda, Chelmsford, Dowling, Skeed, and Onaping are not affected. Public Health Sudbury and Districts has advised that all water from the municipal system in the affected zones must be brought to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute before consumption or use, except for laundry and bathing, provided small children do not ingest the water. The cause of these adverse samples is currently under investigation by operators with the City of Greater Sudbury at the David Street and Falconbridge water treatment plants. Officials do not anticipate any immediate health effects for those who may have already consumed the water and have committed to providing updates as more information becomes available. A federal court judge has granted a 3-month stay of deportation for a 22-year-old Mexican father in Montreal, preventing his removal to Mexico. The ruling came just before his scheduled departure and allows him to undergo a pre-removal risk assessment. The family, who wishes to remain anonymous due to threats in Mexico and Quebec, includes his partner Andrea and their 7-month-old son, who is undergoing medical evaluation for heart problems. Miguel is the sole financial provider and emotional support for his family. Advocates from the Montreal Welcome Collective are concerned about an increase in aggressive tactics by the Canada Border Services Agency, CBSA, in Quebec, leading to more family separations. They argue that these actions often disregard the best interests of children and family unity. Statistics show a significant rise in deportations from Quebec in 2025 compared to other provinces. Immigration lawyers also express concern over the perceived normalization of family separations within the CBSA. This situation highlights broader concerns about the impact of recent immigration reforms and intensified enforcement measures. CTV News reports that a recent Google Maps glitch caused significant confusion and safety concerns in Toronto's Oakwood Village neighborhood. Drivers were directed the wrong way up Winona Drive, a street that is one-way southbound past Belvedere Avenue. Local councillor Josh Matlow described the situation as bizarre after his office was alerted to the error last Wednesday. The city's Transportation Services Division promptly escalated the complaint to Google Maps, and temporary do not enter signs were installed to prevent northbound traffic on the one-way street. While the error was corrected early Monday morning and traffic has since returned to normal, the city and Councillor Matlow are pushing for a meeting with Google. They aim to understand how such a critical error occurred and to discuss implementing improvements to prevent similar incidents in the future, emphasizing that these glitches have immediate safety impacts on city streets and Google needs to be more responsive and transparent. Peel Regional Police have announced the arrest and charging of a 35-year-old man from Midland, Ontario in connection with a child luring investigation. The suspect, identified as Stanley Marion, is accused of utilizing multiple fake online personas, including Maverick, Wishaikir, Ace Wild, Usuri Zero, and Mavery Zero, to contact and lure individuals under the age of 16. The investigation began in February after officers detected the suspect allegedly using various social media platforms to approach potential victims. Marion faces charges including 2 counts of luring a child under 16 and 1 count of luring a child under 18. Authorities believe the investigation remains active and that there may be additional victims who were contacted online. Police are urging anyone who may have interacted with these usernames or possesses information related to the case to come forward. This report is from City News Everywhere. According to Global News, Canadian insurance company Manulife has officially classified worldwide jet fuel shortages as a known event affecting its trip cancellation and interruption insurance policies. This designation Effective May 5, 2026, means that any travel disruptions caused by these shortages will not be covered for policies purchased on or after that date. Manulife's advisory states that benefits will not apply because the situation is now considered a known event. For policies purchased before May 5, 2026, coverage for disruptions due to the jet fuel shortage might still be available under existing misconnection or disruption benefits if the situation causes a delay or disruption to an insured's return home. Similar policies are already in place for travel to the Middle East, designated a known event on February 28, 2026, and Cuba, designated on February 10, 2026. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.